Have you ever trusted someone with your entire heart, only to find out they've been living a lie? I thought my marriage was perfect, until one question at a gala shattered everything I believed in. The grand ballroom of the Chicago Hilton sparkled under crystal chandeliers, the air thick with the scent of expensive perfume and freshly poured champagne. Soft jazz drifted from the band, mixing with the clink of glasses and the murmur of the city's elite. I stood in my red gown, my husband Mark's arm around my waist, his smile as charming as ever. Everyone thought we were the perfect couple. Hi. School sweethearts turned power duo, running a thriving law firm together. But that night something felt off. Mark's hand lingered on my waist, but his eyes kept darting across the room. I followed his gaze to a woman in a sleek black dress. Her laughter too loud, her glances too familiar. "Who's she?" I asked, my voice light but my chest tightening. He chuckled, brushing it off. "Just a client, Emma. You're imagining things." But his grip loosened, and the air between us grew heavy. I noticed the way his phone buzzed in his pocket, how he angled it away from me. The jazz felt louder now, like it was drowning out the truth. Later, as I stepped away to grab a drink, I overheard her voice, low, intimate, calling him babe in a corner by the bar. My heart stopped. I slipped behind a pillar close enough to hear her say, "Mark, when are you telling her? I'm tired of hiding." My glass trembled in my hand, the champagne sloshing over the rim. Mark's voice was a whisper, but it cut, like a knife. "Soon, Lisa, I just need time." Time? For what? To destroy the 12 years we'd built together? I wanted to scream, to storm over and confront them, but my feet were glued to the floor. The walk back to our table was a blur. The lights felt too bright, the laughter too sharp. Mark's hand brushed mine, but it felt like a stranger's touch. That night, I lay in our king-sized bed, staring at the ceiling, his steady breathing beside me a cruel reminder of his betrayal. The next morning, his "good morning, sweetheart" felt like a lie. I stopped wearing my wedding ring to work, telling him it was at the jeweler's. My smiles became forced, my heart a ticking bomb. I started noticing things, late-night texts, work trips that didn't add up, a receipt for a necklace I'd never seen. Each clue was a stab, but I wasn't ready to confront him. Not yet. I wanted him to feel the weight of his own lies first. A month later, I planned my revenge. I invited Lisa to our firm's annual charity gala, posing as Mark's assistant. She arrived, glowing, thinking she was there to meet the team. I made sure the entire room, our colleagues, friends, and clients, saw her walk in, arm in arm, with Mark, who froze when he saw me watching. I stepped to the microphone, my voice steady but cold. "Thank you all for coming tonight, and a special thanks to my husband, Mark, for reminding me that trust is a fragile thing." I held up his phone, the screen glowing with their secret texts, projected for all to see. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Lisa's face turned pale, and Mark's charm crumbled into panic. But here's the twist. As I walked away, leaving him to face the whispers and stares, I felt no victory. In my purse was a letter I hadn't shown anyone, a diagnosis from my doctor, discovered just days after that gala. Stage for 4, 6 months left. I'd spent my final days planning revenge, thinking it would free me. But standing alone in the cold Chicago night, I realized sometimes the hardest truth isn't the lies others tell. It's the time we waste on them. If this story hit you hard, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Cheating Stories. Twist for more jaw-dropping tales of betrayal and revenge. What would you have done in Emma's shoes? Drop your thoughts below and share this video with someone who loves a good twist.